Hey everyone, welcome to Forever LFC 2017-2018. New Premier League season, new post-match analysis, same old Liverpool. I can't believe what a shit show that was. Because there's no other words for it. 3 goals, 3 of the most easiest goals for another team to score. And yet, who did they score against? Liverpool. It was so upsetting. From the beginning, watching our team lack creativity, lack energy, lack drive, lack every single thing that a top team's supposed to have, we lacked. Bobby Firmino, Gini Wijnaldum wasn't even in the game in the first 10 minutes. And in the first 10 minutes, we concede. Yet again, from a set piece. Bobby Firmino should not be marking their most attacking player in the air. Everyone knows Stephen Okaka is the biggest person in Watford. Everyone knows that he's going to win headers. He's going to win one-on-ones. He's going to do everything and use his strength. It was so ridiculous seeing Watford play PlayStation against Liverpool for the first 20 minutes. It was disgusting. The first move and the first showing of intent that we had, Mane goes and scores. And it's simple. Well, it feels like it's simple. All you have to do is keep possession, move the ball quickly. Sadio Mane got the ball in the middle of the pitch. Mane passes to Moreno. Passes back to Mane. Emre Can, beautiful flick. Mane's movement is crazy. He's probably one of the quickest players after Salah in the league. And that's why he can get into those kinds of spaces and we can maneuver plays like that. And that was the first time, and what do you know? We score a goal. What an emphatic finish by Sadio Mane. We know he has in the locker. And it just looks like this left roll really suits him because he can chop in and hit it with his right foot. Not that it stopped him last year. Salah looked amazing. For some reason, I felt he looked a bit slow. Maybe he's just a bit tired and he's not used to the pace of the Premier League. But there's certain chances that he could have had where he could have got to the ball first. Well, I figured, depending on what I've seen in preseason. But Salah looked phenomenal. He needs to know what the Premier League is about and that he can fight at the top level. 8 minutes later, we go and concede a second. Horrible defending. Absolutely disgusting defending. Which we're so used to being Liverpool supporters and witnessing that kind of shenanigans. It was horrible. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I really like this kid. He's so good. His final delivery is amazing, and that's what Klein lacks. I don't understand how he did not clear that ball. He's a professional footballer. He should have 2 feet, even if to clear. And he hits it straight into what I think it was Matip, and then it was a tap-in for the player. It was horrible. They just looked bigger than us. They looked more hungry. They looked like they wanted it more. And I don't know what Klopp might have said in the dressing room, but he probably shut down a few people. We came out, same old story. We didn't look like the team in control. And then we just kicked it up a gear. Brilliance by Salah. His pace, like I said, was amazing, and that's how he got to the ball first. Clear stone penalty. How good does Bobby Firmino look at the penalty spot? I'm sorry, James Milner, you just made it very, very hard for yourself by giving him those penalties to take in preseason. But that's exactly it. Bobby Firmino looked cool, calm, and collected. My heart was in my mouth. I didn't really have any confidence in Bobby because he's never taken a official penalty before. It's crazy. It was ridiculous at how cool he was. 2-2. And then I felt that's where we're going to kick on. And brilliant. Whoever would have thought Bobby Firmino tried to chip the keeper really needs to go and watch that again. Because Bobby Firmino saw Salah making the run. And he purposefully hit it with the outside of his foot. That was brilliant. When he could have gone for goal himself. And he should have. But anyway, 3-2. We looked like the better team. Chances from Wijnaldum. Salah again. Mane had chances. We should have killed this game 5-2. And then that would have been okay. Even the 4th goal. Because we know how nervy we were at the back. And Bob's your uncle. Murphy's Law. We go and concede. Again. Both of their goals are offside. The last one, the equalizer for 3-3, looked stone dead offside. I don't understand how the referees don't see that. And then you get the commentators covering up the referees saying it's very hard to see. It's ridiculous because they trained officials. They should be able to see. There's no one in the line, and the man was obstructing Simon Mignolet, who really didn't do justice for himself because he had a very, very weak game. He came and collected 3 balls, I think. You're a keeper. You're allowed to come out for a ball and you get the benefit of the doubt. Even if you run into a player, they get booked or they get fouled, the foul goes against them for impeding the keeper. And that's what he should have done. He allowed the defender to just basically manhandle him at the near post. And he basically hit it into his own goal. So I don't understand. We say we need a new keeper. Klopp knows he's not going to get a new keeper. You just felt the tension in the dressing room. You could see it in Klopp's face. You could see it amongst the players. Phil Coutinho looks like he's going. And like, I'm more crushed than I would have ever thought. But we need to get up and move on. Yes, he's our star player. Yes, he's our magico. He's the magician. He's the wonder kid, and we've watched him grow from a reject, basically Inter Milan reject, to the player that he is today, and Barcelona come calling. Because we all know once Barcelona come calling, no one's gonna say no. But the thing is, we have the quality to do really good damage, really bad damage, if you want to say, to any of the Premier League defenses, no matter how stubborn they can be. We just need to keep at it. But that defensive line was disgusting. You cannot blame the midfield. Even though I felt with Chan, Henderson, and Genie, we should have been very solid in the midfield. They bossed us so badly. There was gaping holes in the midfield, and that's been prominent even in preseason. We've lost the ball in attack, and it just feels like we have no midfielders, which I don't understand. Obviously, Henderson's not a natural number 6 or a defensive midfielder, but you have to work in synergy with each other. If two push up, one has to sit back, or the other way around. We didn't do that. We left gaping holes in the midfield, and that's where we got exposed. Our defense is really not good enough. I do not know what Liverpool are going to do to strengthen the defense. Everyone's saying, clear answer, Virgil van Dijk. I don't know if that's going to happen. I've gotten so tired, and I'm sure you guys have, about transfer rumors and getting so close to players and not getting anywhere. But we really need to strengthen midfield. We need to strengthen out wide, and central defender is key. I don't even mind going in for another goalkeeper because Simon Mignolet looked shocking today. He looked so vulnerable, so edgy, and lacked confidence, which I don't understand why, because he's the first choice now. It just seems that Simon Mignolet needs to get dropped in order to come back even stronger. But yeah, that's our first game. Everyone's disappointed. We thought we had it in the bag. We thought we had a great comeback. Now we're playing catch up with the likes of Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal. But it's a point away at Watford. They're always going to make it hard. We cannot afford to do the same thing against Hoffenheim. They are a much better team than Watford, with all due respect to Watford. Hoffenheim played in Europe before. They play in a stronger league. They're more attacking, and they are great at set pieces. But yeah, I don't know. Man of the match for me, Bobby Firmino. Everyone might say Salah had a great game. Bobby Firmino, every time we got him involved, he did something. Every time we involved him, something seemed to happen. Oh, shout out to Moreno, who had quite a decent game as well. He felt he was more intelligent, which is saying much. Chan really helped him on that left-hand side, and my word, Chan is having a great game. It's just nothing let us down besides our defense. And that is very, very sad to say, because we lost conceding the easiest goal that any... It was basically 3 tap-ins. 2 tap-ins and a header. A free header that Bobby Firmino shouldn't have been marking their greatest or their biggest goal threat in the air. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm quite upset with this result. I'm quite upset with the transfer window. Quite upset that Phil is going at the wrong time, and it doesn't look like Klopp has a say. So we just have to keep the faith. Klopp has done it before, where he's let his best stars go at Dortmund, and it kind of took its toll. But he needs FSG's backing. I know everyone's saying FSG in, FSG out. They need to put their money where their mouth is and go and find players. Sanchez wants to go for a Champions League playing team. He'd fit our system excellently, and he'd be able to have that work rate. Him and Bobby interchanging, it's going to be amazing, and he's a proven finisher. He's at that level now, and it'll be like a Salah redemption where he should have came to us initially. But yeah, guys, you know what? We got to keep the faith, keep on keeping on, and just support your team. Love our team. Shout out to the South Africa official Liverpool Supporters Club in Gauteng. You guys are amazing. The atmosphere was amazing. I strongly suggest whoever's watching this and you guys are in the Gauteng region, make your way over to Ridgeway Sports Bar and come and join us. The vibe, the atmosphere is phenomenal. It's kind of an Anfield away from Anfield, which I really enjoy. So much so that sometimes I couldn't even celebrate. I found myself up in the air, jumping, people hugging me, which is amazing. You don't get to witness that away from Anfield. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Always, atmosphere is very good. Love the turnout today for the first game, even though it wasn't a lucrative game. A lot of emotions as it is with Liverpool fans. But yeah, guys, always remember, like I always say, you just got to keep on supporting our team. Love our manager. Trust in him. Trust in your owners, or our owners, because that's all we can do right now. We have no say over anything. Doesn't look like we have a voice anyway, and we just gotta hope that luck comes our way. So you guys, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment if you want. Click the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Until Tuesday. Cheers.